Ratchet and Clank is a movie based on the PlayStation-exclusive video game franchise of the same name, developed by Insomniac Studios. The movie serves as a rewritten origin story for the series. Ratchet is a Lombax, supposedly the last of his species, who lives and works in a vehicle repair shop. He's always dreamed of becoming a part of the Galactic Rangers, a squad of heroes who have been defending the galaxy from evil. One day, Ratchet is finally given the opportunity to join the Rangers, but because the leader of the Rangers, Captain Quark, is a stuck-up egotistical scumbag, he doesn't allow Ratchet to join. Meanwhile, a diabolical businessman, Drek, is preparing a robotic army to take over the galaxy. A defective robot is accidentally created, and then escapes to warn the Galactic Rangers about Drek's plan. However, his escape ship falls off course, and the robot ends up running into and joining up with Ratchet to become heroes. By the way, the robot's named Clank. And from there, it turns into a bit of an underdog story about stopping an evil army from destroying planets from all over the galaxy. Is there a Star Wars graphic fading in right now? Really, you're gonna make that comparison? The overarching plot of the movie is a bit of an overdone one. It didn't really bother me, but yeah. Another problem I want to mention is that there's very little focus on some of the characters. It feels like they're just in it for occasional comedy and really don't play that big of a role. Speaking of comedy, the movie's filled with it. The jokes are non-stop almost. Some work better than others, but there's never a joke that I felt was especially bad or unnecessary. This movie is gorgeous. These days, 3D animated movies pretty much always are. The characters have great designs, and the environments are pretty and have great lighting effects. And one of my favorite elements of the movie is that it's all very cartoony. Characters are very expressive and bouncy more than they ever were in the game. The movie soundtrack fits, but it's not something I would want to listen to outside of the movie. The voice acting was good. Really, the most standout performances are from Jim Ward and Armin Shimmerman. Everyone else was okay. Clank didn't have too many lines now that I think about it, and Ratchet's voice seems sort of off to me for some reason, but I can't really pinpoint why. As a Ratchet and Clank fan, this movie was everything I wanted it to be. It was funny and really brought some beloved characters to life. It's fun for me to see a movie based on something I grew up with, like how lots of people who see Marvel movies now grew up reading those comics. Although from a critical, no fun allowed perspective, the movie has a handful of flaws. So as a Ratchet and Clank fanboy, I give the movie a B, but from a critical perspective, I give the movie a C. Check out the movie if you're interested. If you're a fan of the series, you'll love it, and if you aren't a fan and just want to see a fun little action movie with sprinkles of humor, then you'll enjoy it. That's all for now. If you need me, I'll be waiting over here for the Sly Cooper movie. Waiting.